I teach the subject of civil citizenship here at school and have helped students along in their research regarding the EU.
We are Year 2 high school students at Ελληνογερμανική Αγωγή, and currently for our civil citizenship subject we are studying the similarities and differences in structure and in function between European and Greek institutions.
For instance, on one hand we study the Greek Parliament and on the other hand we study the European Parliament and the European Commission. Another important aspect of our subject is comparing and contrasting the two roles of the Greek Prime Minister and the President of the European Commission.
We are planning to directly contact the elected delegates of Greece in the EU, as well as the European Union in Greece, through the European Delegations Office in Athens, and collect more insight on the subject.
We are guiding our 125 students of the third year of middle school through the subject of history, to identify the key factors that actually led to the creation of the European Union.
We, Year 3 middle school students at Ελληνογερμανική Αγωγή, a private school in Athens, are researching the institution of the European Union in our history subject. We are examining the historic conditions which led to the creation of the European Union.
We are guided by our teacher concerning resources, research material found in our school library or online, either in printed or video form.
One of our focal discussion points is whether peace and stability are indeed the present-day reality in the European continent.
For our research project, we, Year 3 middle school students at Ελληνογερμανική Αγωγή, have formed a number of groups. Each group has taken upon itself the study of one European core value. We are talking about values which define the European Union's philosophy and mentality.
For instance, some of the values we work on are those of freedom, democracy, equality and human rights.
For our research program, which we conduct in English and German, we, the Year 2 high school students at Ελληνογερμανική Αγωγή, are examining some of the central axes of the European Union policy, namely those of education, environment, culture, economy, health and trade, among others.
We will be presenting the findings of our research on education, innovation, cooperation, environment, health and employment to our classmates, teachers, parents and concerned individuals in an open event.
We are certain that our project work will help us not only to emerge more informed, but also more appreciative of the environment we live in. The European continent claims to have left behind warfare and friction and to be opening doors for its member states and future citizens.
We, future generations, should be able to recognize these doors and walk through the ones we best relate to. Well-bonded states and informed European citizens can make a difference to our lives. So, let's spread the word around.
One of the main callings of our teaching profession is bringing our students to the real world. And this particular project that we are running now in Ελληνογερμανική Αγωγή is doing just that. Students for 3 consecutive years will be studying European Union philosophy, mentality, functions and learning so that they'll be ready to walk out in the real world as adults. So we are opening doors to their lives.